Hi everybody, how is everybody doing? Um, I'm here today to just share a little bit of my experience of being COVID-19 positive at the moment. Thank God I'm on the process of being nearly fully recovered. Um, I would love to share with all of you. I know that um, online you can find a lot of people talking about the symptoms and what happens and how it happens. So I'll just quickly share my story if you want to watch until the end. Um, and it's more for basically my family and friends who have been following me all the way through. And that's the easiest way for me to give you guys an update of what's going on. Basically, I went to the US on holidays about today's the 1st of April. So I went on the 11th of March. For the first time, I was super excited and I was in New York. And then on day two of my trip, this is when Trump announced that about what was going on with the US, and I never seen anything like that, like going to places such as like Times Square or Central Park was absolutely empty, absolutely nobody. And anyway, I did enjoy my trip, did most of it, and went to Orlando. Um, then when I was in Orlando, I did go to Orlando earlier because Disney was going to shut on the night on Sunday, and I had free tickets to go to all the parks. So I flew on Saturday, went to most parks that I could, and that was it. That was all shut down, and I was fine, and I was kind of like self isolated at the end. Um, then I really felt from God that I should change my tickets because I saw Jacinda, our first Prime Minister, just asking every New Zealander current overseas to actually return to New Zealand. So I obviously tried to. Well, I was thinking about it because I wanted to enjoy the rest of my holidays, but I decided to go back home. And to be honest, that was the best decision that I could make because on the plane I was talking to one of the flight attendants who told me that we had only 40 people on the plane going to New Zealand. That was the very last flight by United Airlines, and I was like, "Well, I'm so grateful," because otherwise I would have got stuck in the States. Came back. This is when New Zealand government had also said that everybody coming from overseas had to self isolate it for 14 days, and this is what I did. So my lovely landlords, they provide me a beautiful wolf house in the property that I live, to be apart from everybody. Which is interesting. I don't know if you guys can see that from here, um, but I don't know if you guys can see that little house behind the tree. This is the little wolf house that I was staying. Um, because I had my flatmates living in the house, of course. And I have a 4 years old son, my little Benji, who I could not be with. Um, so then what happened was I arrived on Monday, the 23rd of March, and on Tuesday, this is when I start feeling some of the symptoms. So you might be asking, if you get COVID-19, are you going to be very bad or go to the hospital? Not necessarily. I didn't. I felt it's very similar. I'm not saying that we should not take it seriously. Please don't take me wrong. It is something big. Um, I don't want to make the point that it's something simple at all, but this is what happened to me because I'm fit in, you know, young, kind of. um, I didn't have any health issues, so for me, it wasn't that devastating as can be. So that's why I'm saying that we need to take that seriously. Um, I started with a funny dry cough,